guys almost in a position where you're looking for a tough game to kind of get those competitive juices flowing, or is that never an issue?
I don't know, maybe a little bit in some way, but I mean, we're not going to complain about the, the games we've had and the position we've been in. We obviously playing, fairly well, and we're able to hold on to our leads, so that's a good thing. Right. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to throw some draws, especially later in the games. So, if we get that opportunity, we'll take that as well. Yeah, and I mean, we had the opportunity to bring Shannon to the Grand Slam last week, and she played 3 games, and I think that was something that was really key to being able to come here and have a really good start. Yeah, I mean, I think we're obviously in a pretty good position. I think it's just that I'm throwing a lot of peels personally, and which is great. It's my thing. I like to throw peels, but if there's opportunities to throw some precision shots, then that's good too, because I know we'll need that at some point.
There's a big difference, not only in the standings, but kind of in mentally between 2-2 and 1-3. So you must be pretty satisfied to get that win.
Yeah, that was a big one for us for sure. We know we dug ourselves a little bit of a hole losing our first 2, but we feel like we're getting momentum, so we're going to try to finish strong.
What's been going right the last 2 games that maybe wasn't going right the first 2 games?
Well, I think we're all finally playing well at the same time. We're all kind of finding our game, finding our draw weight, catching on to the ice, and just working well as a team.
And that's such a huge thing too, isn't it? I mean, confidence, you're shot makers, but sometimes you just need a little boost of confidence at the right time to kind of get you in that right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a tough field here, so like any team can beat any team here, and if you're a little bit off your game, you get a loss. So yeah, that's what happened.
And clearly that was an important game standings-wise, especially against that team, knowing where they were in the standings.
Yeah, they're such a great team. We always have really tight battles with them. So yeah, it was a good game for sure.
Yeah, I think that was probably the biggest thing. You go 1-3, and all of a sudden the next ones are must-win, right? So the first 2 losses, I mean, those were kind of the teams that if you're like scouting it out, you would say, okay, if you lose to them, you're not in the worst position. So to get this win tonight was definitely huge, and we will sleep better. Sherry's the best. She's awesome. She's so great. She's so fun to play with. She knows so much about the game. We're just out there having a blast and learning a lot from her. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the 3 of us were for sure nervous for the first couple of games. It's first Scotties, and you're wanting to play well, and Sherry was really good about kind of keeping us in check. So,
are you guys where you need to be yet, or is there still room for improvement?
We're not even close.
Best is yet to come?
Best is yet to come.
Well, you guys had to work hard for that one.
We do. You have to work hard for every game, though. But we had to work really hard. We really needed to get a win and get back on even standings. So.
Yeah, that's such an important thing. I mean, you don't want to go to sleep, knowing you're under 500 and after a loss. So from a lot of perspectives, that was a relief.
It is a lot easier to sleep when you're coming off a win. It is way easier, so much easier, and it's nice to, I really thought we had our shot made in 10 to win there. Like, we played a really good 10th to get the deuce, and then just went a little too far, so it was nice to pull out the steal and the extra, because we played a good game.
Well, and that said something, that you guys did rally back and play such a good extra to really put the pressure on them. You must feel good about the way you guys rallied.
Yep, it's, I said to the girls, I heard a stat earlier today that they said during it was like PEI game, and they were in an extra, and they said, over the 17 years of the Scotties or something, that the person without hammer has won 54% of the time, and it's already happened twice earlier today. So I said, stats are in our favor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're on the right side of the inch here without hammer, so it worked out for us. We made the stat a little better.
You had them right where you wanted them.
Exactly. Yeah, we didn't want the hammer in the extra. No.